beautiful people. This is Cindy Wong, and welcome to the Coffee and Fly vlog. So, today is Sunday. I'm not going to talk about the usual work stuff because I'm going to take you to a tour around the city. I'm kidding. I'll just take you to another cafe called Kubrick Cafe. But hey, this is my favorite cafe because everything I love is under one roof. They've got coffee, they've got cakes, they've got cinema, although that's closed now, and most of all, they have a bookstore. So, cafe, bookstore, pretty much everything under one roof. And I love the ambience in this place. But anyway, let me just express that for the past several weeks, I felt a little bit frustrated because I haven't been able to roam around. I have been finishing my task until 5 p.m., and that means, there's nowhere to go after those hours. Um, but yesterday, we did a little bit of change in our company, in our little company. We decided to hire a another VA, and so we call out the submission for resumes, and it's really very interesting hiring another person for work, because when I hired some people for my team last time, we did not really ask for resumes. We're just like, okay, you're in. Okay, you're helping us. Okay. And then, but nowadays, that the company has this potential and growth for the past years, we cannot just let any people or anyone to just come in. We have to carefully check if they're really the right person for the job. So, yeah, that means delegation, that means growth, hopefully, because we can foresee that for the next several months, everything will change and everything will be, picking up, everything will be very much hectic. I don't want to be that person reaching this phase of frustration and bad decisions and not being able to do things that I love, things like my hobbies or spend time with my family because I am building this business. I don't want to be that person. Okay? I think the point of being an entrepreneur or the point of being a business person is that you don't spend your days 9 to 5 in the office. You have to do something else. Okay? You have to breathe and you have to do things that you love. I don't want that grind culture anymore. That's what I was trying to escape to, for the past decades that I've been working in corporate. So, okay, we don't want that. We want other people's money, we want other people's time, and that's what we're going to use. That's going to be the foundation in our business. Okay, so to give you a background of what I've done. Okay, so so time check, it's already 1 p.m. What I have done so far. Okay, I must admit that I did a little work this morning, but I also spent time in meditation and making breakfast. Okay, so I was feeling a little bit moody, but then I did that meditation, and then it's just 10 minutes of my time, and then I felt a little better. I felt a little bit more, how should I say this? Articulate. Yeah, I feel that I have more direction when it comes to work or how I'm going to spend this day. So, all right, although I feel a little bit lazy because I don't want to get out of this bed. So, other things that I'd love to do today is learn Russian. I'm learning this foreign language for about a year now. And yes, I can try to speak a little bit, and also watch some foreign films. That's one of my favorite hobbies nowadays. I've signed up in this um, Soviet movies online, and gosh, like I am watching these movies from the year 1970s, 60s, or sometimes 50s. It's really very interesting. The movie I watched 2 nights ago was called Anna Karenina. Okay, I'm not going to give you any spoilers on that, but it's something, it's a must watch. Something to do with women's um, choosing love and women's, how should I say it, craziness. Something to do with women's craziness. And of course, read books. I'm going to continue reading this book by Miguel Sijuko entitled Ilustrado. I read that in my podcast a few days back as well. So, yeah, let's go. Here we are. I've arrived finally. So, I don't know, it took me some time to finally get out of the house. I've finished some works, admittedly. I'm admitting that. Okay. And 1 hour from now, I believe the cafe will close soon, but we'll still come in. It's nice and sunny, as you can see. All right. Let's just hope it's open. It is open. Oh, I can see some lights over there.
Look what we have in here. I got myself a nice cheesecake and also a glass of iced lemon tea. Well, dining by myself is not strange to me anymore. I used to come here with my friends until the time came when our schedules can't match any longer. Then I realized, why don't I go by myself? It's pretty normal anyway here in Hong Kong to have a table for one. Sometimes you share your tables with complete strangers. But of course, with the pandemic, I'd rather have the whole table by myself. There are a lot of advantages in dating yourself. You can spend as much time as you want browsing the bookshelves, you can order whatever you want, and you can stay as long as you want too. I think if you like yourself, you can spend as much time alone without getting bored. And being alone doesn't mean that you're lonely. Some people I know are afraid to go out by themselves, and I've been in that position. But in solitude, I discovered many things around me, and also things that are within me. And I think that's very special. That's something I really treasure about myself. What I love about Kubrick is that you cannot find these works from any mainstream bookstores here in Hong Kong. There are children's books, there are artworks, there are even indie magazines from around the world. This is my favorite area and where I can easily get lost. I can spend so much time browsing all of these pages. And that's the end of our little trip in Kubrick Cafe. Make sure to check it out next time you're in the Yau Ma Tei neighborhood. You can also enjoy walking along the quiet streets that lead to the busy and bustling Nathan Road.
So, here we are at home finally. Medyo hectic pa rin on a Sunday evening kasi ang dami pa rin umuwi from excursions or from going around, from exploring around. Yeah, kahit pa merong COVID-19, it doesn't mean that people from Hong Kong would be backing away from the crowd. Compared to last time, it's not really that bad. So, meron pa rin personal space. Dati wala na pakialamanan sa personal spaces, but nowadays because of COVID-19, pakiramdam ko yung mga tao, sila na rin yung kusang lumalayo, okay? They allocate about at least a meter or half a meter. Ganon. And sometimes it's one seat apart. So, okay, here's what I bought from Kubrick. A travel magazine. Yay! This is the Gobi Desert. Diba? Okay, it's called Musa Trees, and this publication comes from Malaysia, from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And the reason why I bought this is because, okay, firstly, it's about travel. And I miss traveling so much. I cannot explain it. So yun, parang, oh my God, sobrang travel deprived na ako. I would say last year, I would be traveling once or twice a month. So ganun ako ka-often mag-travel. And with 2020, kahit pa meron tayong Antarctica, Turkey, Russia earlier this year, alam mo yun, iba pa rin eh. Iba pa rin yung, nandito lang ako. Oh my God, I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. Pero, we try to be grateful with what we have. At least, alam mo yun, at least ngayon nakakalabas-labas pa rin, kahit pa paano. Teka, sinusubukan kong tanggalin yung reflection sa salamin ko. Ayun, nakakalabas pa rin kahit pa paano. And, ayun, we just have to be appreciative with what we have. Lalo na ngayon, 'di ba? Hindi naman basta-basta yung pinagdadaanan natin. And of course, yung iba, although sabi nga dun sa isang post na nakita ko sa Facebook, yes, we are on the same storm. We are in the same storm, but we're not, sailing on the same ship. So yung iba, hindi ganun kakomportable na, yung iba hindi na alam kung saan kukuha ng sunod nilang kakainin. So mahirap 'yon. Um we just have to compromise and wait until it gets better. We have to be more concerned about others. We have to practice more empathy, I would say. So we have to empathize. But anyway, to cure my travel, how should I call this? To cure my itchy feet, tanggalin na nga natin tong headband. Yun. To cure my itchy feet, OMG. To cure my itchy feet, I bought this travel magazine. The reason also is because nakita ko yung sample niya and ang daming very interesting places that I wanted to go, like Mongolia, ano ba? May isa ako dito nakita interesting. And then, feature dito yung one of my favorite singers, si Yuna. Yeah, I saw her song. I've listened to her songs like years ago. Wow, it's been years ago. And then, okay, aside from Mongolia, Manila was also mentioned here. And Croatia. Croatia is one of my favorite countries. And there's also, I believe, Jordan. Jordan was also mentioned. I haven't been to Jordan, but definitely it's on my bucket list. So, yun. Okay, I'll show you guys this magazine, okay? Makikita mo, ang dami-dami niyang, like, it wakes up your senses just by looking at the photos. And when I was reading the words really worth it ang 170 Hong Kong dollars. Yeah, it's a bit expensive. It's pricey. Pero, I know my philosophy in life before, like last week. My philosophy last week was, okay, kailangan kong tipirin kung ano man yung meron ako ngayon. Kailangan kong mas maging conservative when it comes to spending. Pero naisip ko, I shouldn't be worried about, yes, of course, I definitely should worry about how I spend. Pero I also should focus on how to earn money, not on how I spend, 'di ba? Kasi nabasa ko rin to sa one business book na nakita ko somewhere. I don't remember the title, but it mentioned something like, okay, yung mga successful na tao daw, successful sila not because they didn't buy that Starbucks coffee. Successful sila because they treat themselves well. They go for what they want, and then not that they worry about how they're going to earn that money. Kasi in the first place, they know their capabilities. They trust themselves. They know that they can always earn back that money. So, aanhin mo naman yung maraming pera kung hindi mo naman siya may spend. Aanhin mo naman yung maraming pera kung hindi mo naman may enjoy yung buhay mo o yung sarili mo. Or when you cannot treat, your family, your friends, when you cannot have a good time. So, di ba, useless din. So, yun. Yeah, that's what. So, this Sunday evening, what I'm going to do is, take some time to read this travel magazine. Oh my god, I love it. I'm going to spend that time. And also, I'll try to watch something like a foreign movie. Para sobrang culture pack na. And also, ano ba? Meron pa ba akong pending work? Of course, there are so many pending works. But, okay, let me think if I should do something else. Because it's already 7 p.m. anyway, right? I think I deserve to have some time. Kasi bukas Monday na and I'm sure, oh my God, I'm sure bukas marami na naman gagawin. But we should not dwell on that. We should dwell on the possibilities. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you again on another day with me. Goodbye!